All right, Ted, thank you. Students will be leaving for college soon, and whether they are taking advantage of free community college here in Maine or going to a public or private university, there are expenses beyond tuition to consider. Jen Burke with the Maine Credit Union League is here with us today to outline those important college costs that students should keep in mind. Jen, thanks so much for being here.
Thank you.
So let's start with expenses. What do students need to budget for throughout the school year?
Well, room and board is, after tuition, a huge expense for students. And while I imagine most of the students who are heading to school this fall have at least their plans for first semester worked out, room and board is something they need to look at all throughout the year to make sure what they have is sustainable and affordable. Typically, it used to be cheaper to live off campus in an apartment, for example, but you know, with the housing prices and rents as much as they are, those costs have changed. So students really need to factor in the bigger picture when deciding, do I live on campus? Do I live off campus? You know, living at home with friends and family can also be a way to save money, which is good, because you have other expenses like books and tablets and computers that aren't included in tuition. So you need to factor in for those costs as well. Shop around, consider renting books. If you do purchase a book, sell it back at the end of the semester and get some money back. Also, think about how you're going to get to campus every day. Those transportation costs, parking, fuel, those are all things that add up. And if you're going to a school that's far away, you might have to factor in the cost of air travel. So if that is something that's on your plate, you need to, you know, travel expenses early. Like book those, like if you're coming home for Christmas, book your flight now. Like think about all the ways that you can save money, and then also make sure you're factoring in for costs of clothes. If you're going to college in a harsh environment, you got to factor in those warm jackets and hats. This is where thrift store shopping can really add up and help out.
So creating a budget is one really great way to manage everything, but it sounds like also just kind of thinking ahead to unexpected expenses as well.
Those unexpected costs really creep up, and that also could include food and whether you want a meal plan. You really do need to factor in all of that and think about, you know, do you want to have a part-time job while you're at college? Are you taking advantage of all of the college amenities that, like a free, you know, access to a free gym, or using your card, your college ID card to get discounts at stores? Think about all those things so you can help offset those costs and make college more affordable.
All right, Jen Burke from the Maine Credit Union League, thank you so much. It's so crazy that we're already talking about back to school stuff.
August 1st.
Yes, I'm sure you'll be back here talking about back to school shopping.
My daughter doesn't want me to, but you know,
it is what it is.
We can't deny it.
That's right. It's coming. All right.
Coming.
Jen, thanks. And we'll be right back.